Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, time to do the funny. Hmm. Where to start? No, there has actually not been a titanium or resprite done. Uh, Doodle's working on a set respray, but the ore tile itself has not been resprited. No. Itself has not been resprited. No. Nor is hydrofluoric or hydrite. The only one that's gotten a respray yet is Lithen. No, Vadim redid this hydrofluoric set, but the ore hasn't been touched. Yeah, I can send you some stuff, Naka. There's not a lot that needs doing right now. It's right now it's a lot of coding stuff that needs done. A lot of stuff is either being rehashed or what's the word? Reworked or made better. A lot of like the old systems are getting, I wouldn't say like complete redos, but a lot of improvements. I'll just say that. I don't think I can really say exactly the full extent of what we're doing, but lots of improvements. And it was not stuff needed. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Here, I'll take coral off of stuff needed since we don't do that anymore. All right, that's done. Yes, only fish allowed. Oh boy, I feel bad. I feel we haven't like gone through suggestions or submissions in ages and like actually reacted. Oof. Well, that's fine. Also, Naka, dread. Hopefully never. Yeah, sprites just go directly. haven't done World Gen in so long. I'm so rusty. I used to like actually be good. Now I have like no idea what I'm doing. Let's hope I don't reveal something on accident like I have the last 20,000 times I've streamed. Oh boy, 6 viewers. Oh, never mind. 2. Sad. Alright, no. YouTube, what are you doing? Why are you... It's giving me like 5 different numbers at once for counts for things. I'm so confused. Alright, let's compile and see if that works. Since I'm working on like World Gen primarily today, it's gonna be a lot of like... It's not gonna look like I'm doing a lot, but the reefs take maybe like 40 seconds to generate. And it takes a while to like, you know, go on the sea map, see all of the reefs, go to the reefs, let it generate, and then like see what I need to see. So it's gonna be a lot of like me making minute adjustments to like variables instead of like doing a lot. Hello. Should I say your username or just your YouTube name? And yes, meep meep. Alright, just YT. Alright. Well then, hello, Henry Chiason. Regular stone reefs. Dread. Oh, I realized I'm just flying everywhere instead of teleporting. Death. Oh, should I? I'll edit that. Oh, it does misspell escapade. That's sad. It doesn't think escapade is a real word, bruh. Also, no, I'm not using any music from Game Chops. Why is that still there? Oh boy. I haven't streamed in so long. I have like no idea what I'm doing. Alright, that should be fixed now. I should probably mute my Terraria so you guys can't hear the music and sounds and stuff, just in case that gives anything away. It shouldn't, but not worth the risk. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, oh, why does everything take so long to load? Pain. Did I spell it wrong again? Bruh. Oh, oops. check. Escapade, escapade, escapade. Where did I spell it wrong? Am I just blind, or like, did I misunderstand? Discord link? I edited that, and I just don't think it's gone through yet, since escapade is very much spelled correctly. Yeah, it just hasn't updated yet. That's how it looks for me. Yeah. What Mr. Triason said. Also, is the music at a good volume, or is it like too quiet? I can turn it up if it's too quiet, but I don't want it to like be louder than me. Oh boy, it's cold. Yeah, my mic tends to not be that loud. I can try to turn it up though. Here, let's see. Oh, it's as loud as it can go. Well, yeah, if you refresh, it'll probably fix. Refresh. Ooh. It fixed, nice. Alright, now we have to wait for it to generate. Because there's like so many generation steps now, it takes a while for it to load. Because like, it's entirely procedural. There's like nothing that's prefabricated about it. So, it takes a while to like pick locations for the rooms, put the chasms in. Or like find suitable locations for the rooms and the chasms, and then making the rooms themselves, like putting the corals and the tiles in, is like super fast. But there's also like, yeah, it's cold where I'm at right now. But, and then there's a lot of dynamic stuff that takes a while to generate. Prezzo moment. I don't know, it's just not like freezing cold here, it's just a bit cold, and I like to have my fan on for whatever reason. It's snowing, wow. Even though it's not sunny. Oh my gosh, reefs generate. I hope it didn't get stuck, because that would suck. Come on, please. Please generate. Wow, what's taking it so long? I don't think well, I think I know, but I don't think I can say what it is. Before you break world gen again. I might have. I don't know. I think I like increased the frequency of this one thing that caused a ton of lag like by 9 times, and that just completely crashed everyone's games. That was funny. Yeah, I guess you could say the reefs are pog. Like, the 2 biomes that I've actually had worked on them are pretty pog. Everything else is kind of like probably around the level of quality as the Abyss, but biomes that have had work done are pretty awesome. Okay, it finally generated. Let's. Alright, let me find what I need to look for. I don't think it worked. Gaming. Well, I mean, In the end, I would hope it would be that way, but we'll see. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, I'm working on a biome that hasn't had work done on it yet, or at least not a lot. It was recognizable, but it wasn't like distinct really. Well, I mean it was, but can I say what it is? Has it been spoiled? Not officially, I don't think it's been spoiled, but I'm sure it's been talked about. Yeah, I probably just won't. It's not like significant or anything. I just probably won't for safety's sake. Hmm. No, it's not that I don't want to spoil it. I think it has been spoiled. I'm just not sure if it has, so I'm not going to risk it. Um, I mean, you can literally see it on my code, so it's not like it's a secret. um, I mean, none of the biomes really look like the Abyss, since it's, Abyss is significantly darker than the Reefs. So I wouldn't, necessarily say that, but yeah, it's one of the more generic ones currently. Or at least I should say, there are two biomes that are like very distinct, and they're like are near finished right now, and then there are two that have had slight work on them. Yeah, it's royal blue, I think. No, it's aquatic shock. So yeah, crystals is one of them, and kelp is the other. Both of them have been spoiled, so I'm comfortable talking about it. Those two are near done, and then there's four other biomes. Two of which have had minimal work done on them, and then two of them that have had basically close to nothing. And one of them has had flat out zero work done. So 6 was a very ambitious number for like distinct, interesting mini biomes. Yeah, the thermal's the one I'm working on right now. And aquamarine and crystal are one and the same. In code, it used to be called the crystalline caverns. Now it's called the aquamarine. We don't have like a real name for it yet. But yeah, there's in terms of spoiled ones, kelp, aquamarine, thermal. I don't know if there's any other ones that are spoiled. Oh, there's bulbous. Bulbous has been spoiled because OS posted gifs of that. That's about it. What's it related to? Because honestly, there's a good chance that it probably just got rehashed, since there's a lot of stuff that's kind of been worked over again. Is it related to a boss or a biome? If it's a biome, it's probably fine. If it's a boss, probably no. Biome. Which... Okay. Well, World End doesn't seem to be working out too well right now, so I might not bother with that, honestly. since I just haven't done it in so long, and there's so many layers to it. It's not really like, good to stream because it takes so much time. So. We'll get those out to work on. Let me open the concept. Yeah. Samuel, yes. Henry, no. I've got it, so it's just Visual Studio. Oh, yeah, you can talk about that, that's fine. And no, it's not anymore. We've gotten into a pretty good phase with it. And yeah, Samuel, 2 sub-biomes already have their themes. 1 is work in progress. But essentially, um, Aquamarine was kind of at a hurdle with like the code stuff, but that all got worked past. We found out a solution. Um, Trying to think of how much I can say. We've shifted finally more from the code end to. Yeah, Discord's weird. It'll like say I'm streaming and say I'm not, even if I am. It's always like that. I don't know how to fix it. I can't like manually set it to streaming, as annoying as that is. But yeah, no, Aquamarine got through its hurdles. We're working on content for it now. I can't say what content since that's like big secret, but it's definitely out of its rough phase. Okay. Chi Kappa, yes. The So I think he is reworking the entire soundtrack. What you're listening to now will not be the final themes, essentially. I'll put it that way. He might just take, because like all of his project files corrupted, and he like lost all of the files for that, and he can't download it off of SoundCloud since he disabled downloads. So he essentially lost all the music files. No, it's fine. I kind of demotivated the code anyways, so this is fine. But yeah, he's made it pretty, or he's made it sound like to us that he will be redoing the whole soundtrack. A44 is doing some pieces as well. He just hasn't released any. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Like, I think he wanted to move away from vanilla style again anyways, so that was a part of it. Is he? Yeah, Rip Aquatic Shock. He has said that like he might just take the old melodies and stuff and just rework it. Like the motifs and stuff are still in, but as far as I know, he basically can't do anything since there were a lot of things he wanted to change about them. He's kind of a perfectionist. Like once a song releases, if he finds any issues with it, he wants to fix them. But he lost the project file, so he couldn't really fix it. I guess that's another thing. There's a pretty good chance that the released song that you find on SoundCloud will not actually be the song that's in game, because he likes to, change things up a little after he releases it. Um, I honestly don't know. Probably, maybe. Yeah, he was going for that, Samuel, but he's switching the style again. Like he initially was doing his own style, and then everyone kind of was like, eh, so he wanted to redo those. So he went to vanilla, and now he was like, eh, and he lost his project file, so he's doing his own style again. So I doubt that um, there's probably going to be a consistent style because there's going to be. I think the general idea is that each location on the C map has its own musical style. Oh, hi, Vadim. Yes. Pog. Yes, I would like to see the Omanite. Oh, that's wholesome. That's cute. They both look good. The beanie doesn't have a lot of shading, though. Hmm. Yeah, Samuel. A44 is still doing stuff. He just doesn't want to publish any of it. Also, just one thing for the people watching the stream. I don't think they can hear you, Adam. So, yeah, A44 is definitely doing stuff, Samuel. He's just his personal preference is he doesn't want to like publish it until he knows he's done with it. I really like the shading on the tentacles, by the way, Vadim. It's really clean, and his eyes are wholesome. He's just like, I'm tired. Hmm. It fits his head well, I think. Or like the shell. Yeah. Um, he might release them somewhere in the middle. I think it'll be more when like the soundtrack is finalized, Samuel. And less so more like close to release, since release is kind of up in the air. He might want to release before release. If that makes any sense. Like we don't really. I remember when we used to think we were gonna release in July of 2020. Oh. I mean, it to an extent it kind of is, since we've kind of fallen into the trap of like only working on things that we've done previously and just improving that over and over again instead of like doing other things. And with some new plans that we have for things, it's going to take a lot longer than we initially planned, but I think we have ways to at least shorten it for the first release. My first release might not be as complete as it could have been, but we have, updates planned in a way that will make it feel not incomplete, just kind of, I don't know how to put it. It won't feel incomplete, but it won't be complete, if that makes any sense. Because, like, we have other, islands planned besides the coral reefs. Like, the tropical island, coral reefs, there's, volcano, that's public. I don't think anything else is public, unfortunately, so we'll go with those three. There are tons of others, though. And we're basically planning to, have a few in the first release, just to kind of give a taste, and then have releases after that will give a whole island, and it'll feel, yeah, we don't know where Atlantis is right now. It is definitely going to probably be added in somewhere. We don't, it might be first release. There are some new concepts that make it sound like it'll probably be first release, but those aren't confirmed. And with how, I guess I'll just admit they're pretty lofty. With how lofty they are, it probably won't be feasible first release. And yeah, it still exists somehow with all of the chaos it's gone through. But right now, it is not in the code. No. Atlantis most likely will be an addendum after first release, but I don't know. We'll see. That's all I'm going to say about Atlantis. Is it's not gone, it's not in. It probably will eventually be in. I don't know when, I don't know how. And it's not that I I'm saying, oh, I don't know. Like, I legitimately, we have no idea. 2 subbiomes are near done. We haven't done enemies or loot yet. I feel like I'm letting everyone down, but like we've just been doing visuals for the most part. Like Kelp and Aquamarine visuals are near done, but content-wise, it's planned. It just hasn't been like added yet. Well, there have been a few Aquamarine things added. Kelp has a few things. I think Kelp has a couple enemies. Aquamarine has an enemy and a couple items. And both are nearly entirely planned out. So, they're not done, but the biomes themselves, excluding content, are nearing done, yeah. And the main reason it's taking so long to just do like, oh, it's only 2 of the 6? It took you 6 months? Sorry, 7 months now. To do that, it's just because like a lot of this time has been dedicated to like establishing systems for stuff like particles, subworld, CMAP, etc. And good afternoon, 100 Darkspine. And Samuel, no, there aren't any planned bosses for either. There will be reef bosses, but we don't have any. There are no planned sub-biome exclusive bosses, I'll say that much. I guess Hydros and Omen are spoiled, so I can say those. Those aren't sub-biome exclusive. Man, I'm really walking on thin ice here. Oh, and Kraken's spoiled too. Kraken's still in the reefs. Well, yeah. In Kraken. Yeah. I'm completely like brain farting on what I was trying to work on. No, there's a lot of like stuff I'm not supposed to talk about, so I have to like be really careful what I say. I mean, to be fair, if any of this gets leaked, it's just like 45 minutes into a random VOD out of like 20 VODs on my channel, so it'd really only be the people here that know. So I'm not too concerned about that, but